Alright, so we're talking about the radiance sphere, how you shine, what makes you shine, what really allows you to shine in life. Of course, we all love to shine, be radiant. It's a symptom of being on our life's path, that we're living correctly. It's when we become dull and our energies start to stagnate and we start to spiral down. That's where the problems come in. Now, the wonderful thing about the gene keys is there's 11 or 12 spheres here that we're looking at, and each one of these spheres is synergistically working with another. All these contact points is your consciousness, your spirit, your soul connecting with the world of energy, specifically configured to give you an opportunity to live a certain life, to present you with specific challenges that are predetermined as you're born into this world. So you're born into this world to specific parents in a specific place with specific circumstances for specific reasons, and these are karmic reasons. And the intricacy of this, when you really contemplate this, is just mind-boggling. What is there, 7 or 8 billion human beings on this planet, and we're all born in the perfect place at the perfect time to experience the perfect experience that we need to, in harmony to the karma that we've already been generating. And we've been generating a lot of karma. We've been around for a very long time. This human story has been going for a very long time, and certain things have happened, and whatever's happened has generated karma. This is the energetic consequence of previous activity that we've been engaged in as souls, as consciousness, expressing through human form and whatever other forms we've been expressing as. So your radiance sphere, what defines how you shine in this world, is a very, very, very important part of the equation. But it's one part of a synergistic whole through all these contact points. And all of these contact points have these levels. So there's the shadow, excuse me, there's your shadow in your radiance sphere, which you can be stuck in if you're not focusing on the line keynote underneath that sphere. So for example, the example that we're using here at the moment and showing you, it has the line 2 of marriage underneath the radiance sphere. What does that mean? What that means is that individual really shines in marriage. That means deep, intimate, close, devoted relationship dynamic. That's where his opportunity to shine the greatest is. If he's not in there, then he's going to be stuck in the shadow world. And that shadow world in this case is provocation. So that shadow of provocation is going to trigger his behavior to be provocative or to be provoked by situations and circumstances, and that in turn is going to contribute to triggering all the rest of the shadows, because once one shadow is activated, it's going to activate the rest. So when we're observing the gene keys, when we're looking at our gene key chart, when we're trying to understand what's going on, and this is obviously what I do gene key soul reading, so I translate this and let you know, we need to take into consideration these 3 words. The bottom one is the shadow, the middle one is the gift you receive from working with that shadow, and the top one is the power that you have the opportunity, the potential to live. You see? And in this one we're talking about a movement from provocation through dynamism into liberation. So that what that means is this individual has to be dynamic in this intimate relationship sphere to such a degree that he and his intimate wife feel liberated, that there's a sense of freedom in the relationship based on deep commitment and devotion. So this is a potential. It's not a guarantee, it's a potential. And so you look at the whole chart to ascertain what you really need to focus on in order to maximize your the possibility of you living that potential. In this case, we talked about the life's work and the evolutionary process. The line keynote there, in this case, is line 6. So this individual needs to focus on spiritual practice, becoming a spiritual teacher, contemplating the deeper meaning of life, asking the really big questions in life, and then bringing that into the marriage relationship dynamic, and by merging these things and a whole bunch of other stuff in the gene keys, this gives the maximum potential for the radiance, the maximum radiance and shining as a servant, as a teacher.